In the past series, we had a comprehensive briefing on the basics of evaluations. Please see the link below. This time, we'll take it a step forward and we're going to try and focus on very practical issues. In this third series, Tam and I will talk about how to manage an evaluation and we'll look at the main components of the evaluation process. The key steps in managing an evaluation are the following: planning and scoping, securing and supporting the evaluation team, managing inception, data collection, and reporting, publication, and dissemination. So, first, let's talk about the preparation for an evaluation. First and foremost, the foundation of an evaluation is critical to its success. Scoping is guided by the questions: why is the evaluation needed? What will be evaluated? Who wants the information? What is the indicative budget for the evaluation? When are findings needed? How will the evaluation be managed? And how will the findings be used? Under why, all evaluations need to have a strong justification, so identify factors that led to the need for the evaluation. Also, provide a clear idea of how the evaluation results will be used. During the scoping, you also want a preliminary set of key evaluation questions, meaning what you want to find out about the intervention. Lastly, identify and review previous evaluations of the intervention, evaluations in similar settings, pertinent literature, and other information. Who will be involved in the evaluation process? From the onset, we need to understand and engage stakeholders. To prevent conflict of interest and support impartiality and independence of evaluation, it is key to maintain program management responsibilities separated from evaluation management. All evaluations need an evaluation manager. The evaluation manager oversees the evaluation process. He or she is in charge of the logistics and communication. Also, the manager is tracking progress and is in charge of quality control, meaning credibility or validity of evidence, ethical considerations, and impartiality and independence. The reference group is composed of core groups of stakeholders of the evaluation subject who can provide different perspectives and knowledge on the subject. The reference group should be consulted on the evaluation design in order to enhance its relevance, on the preliminary findings to enhance their validity, on the recommendations to enhance their feasibility, acceptability, and ownership. The use of reference groups enhances the relevance, quality, and credibility of evaluation processes. What will be evaluated? At the end of the scoping exercise, you want to have a clear description of the program components that are going to be evaluated. The scoping exercise should identify the primary intended users and their uses for the evaluation. They are the specific people who will use the evaluation findings and have the capacity to make changes. When are findings needed? All evaluations should be used, and for that, they need to be produced in time for decision making. Develop an evaluation timeline and always consider evaluation users and key dates in the calendar to make use of the evaluation findings. By the time the scoping exercise is completed, you will have produced most of the information you need to develop the terms of reference, TOR. A TOR is a plan or blueprint outlining the key elements of the purpose, scope, process, and products of an evaluation, including management and technical aspects as necessary. Developing a TOR is a critical early step in any assessment, survey, research, or evaluation. In the narrowest sense, it is the basis for contractual arrangements with external consultants, though it should first be developed as a means of clarifying expectations, roles, and responsibilities among different stakeholders, providing the plan for overall activity, including follow-up. The time and effort spent in preparing a good TOR has big returns on the quality, relevance, and usefulness of the product. TORs are important for staff members and evaluation commissioners, as they explain the agreed expectations in terms of the parameters and process of the exercise, and are a guide to each stakeholder's specific role. For the evaluation team, as they ensure that expectations are clear and the objectives are met. Strong terms of reference have the following characteristics. Specifies the purpose of the evaluation or why the evaluation is being done. Specifies how it will be used. Clearly defined, relevant, and feasible objectives. Includes sufficient and relevant contextual information. Includes the scope of the evaluation, defining what will and will not be covered. For example, the time frame, phase in the project, and/or geographical area to be covered by the evaluation. The TOR specifies the evaluation criteria against which the subject to be evaluated will be assessed, including, for example, relevance, efficiency, effectiveness, impact, and/or sustainability. Under each criterion, the evaluation questions are comprehensive, concise, and do not overlap each other. The number of questions should be around 10. The TOR contains a clear and complete description of a relevant design and methodological approach that are suitable for the evaluation's purpose, objectives, and scope. It should include multiple methods for triangulation, preferably with analysis of both quantitative and qualitative data and with a range of stakeholders. Sampling methods and size. Evaluation timeline with deadlines and deliverables. The terms of reference specifies how equity and human rights, including child rights and gender equality, will be incorporated in the evaluation design. Thanks for watching the first part of this series. In the next part, we will talk about evaluation team management.